Hi, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Tim.
And we're from Ludo.
And you're watching Breaking the Mold
on TVM.
Thanks, Mike. What's up? I'm Matthew Basista. I'm here with Christian Wagner. And we are here with Ludo at the Crocodile Rock in Allentown, Pennsylvania. They are on tour with The Morning Light, This Providence, and Sing It Loud. It's a lot of information to spit out one time.
But it's all true.
All true. Except for we're only half of Ludo. There are 4 of us, and we are 2.
Yes.
We are happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
You are very welcome. So, how you doing right now? Everything going well?
It's going great. You know, it's sleeting outside a little bit, so that unhappifies me. But besides that, I'm generally doing well. How are you?
I'm about a 7.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
1 to 12.
I'm not really into boundaries, but I'm about a 7.
But it's probably more like a 12. He doesn't like to quantify it, but it's usually 1 out of 12.
Different scales for different people.
Exactly. So, is the tour going well right now?
The tour's going great.
At least a 9.
Yeah. But that's out of 14.
Could be out of.
He's got a lot of denominators that don't really make sense.
Yeah. That's all good.
No, tour's going. We're having a really good time. We're about 2 weeks in, and all good bands, good dudes. Weather's been a little questionable, but it could be worse. And
but considering the time of year in the region, I think we're doing really great.
I agree. Shows have been great. A lot of people, like larger crowds than we've expected, and we're having a good time.
It's great. Good to hear.
All right, guys. So you released your full length last year.
This is hardball time.
Yeah. Christian's not messing around.
All right.
Okay.
Enough with that. How's the
We're
weather?
only gonna do a couple questions that are like, okay, so your music. I'm just kidding. So you guys put out your full length last year. You're awful. I love you. Obviously now with the way that albums cycle through and labels want bands to put out new albums pretty quickly. You guys writing any new material right now? Or?
Yeah, we're actually right after this tour. We're about to take off and do a lot of writing. Do a lot.
Okay, that's good. So you haven't written anything on the road though?
Just little ideas here and there.
Ideas, concepts, notes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, we
Snippets.
Completed. There are songs left over from sort of our last writing period, but really, as soon as this record's been finished, we've been on the road so much that we have not written much.
All right. Well, you guys are having fun. That's good to hear. Matt's gonna ask you a couple more questions. You're gonna throw it back to me in a little bit.
Cool.
You, sir? Well, is this the next album that you're working on? Is it going to be like a sequel to You All For I Love You, or taking a new direction, sort of?
Well, I wouldn't call it a sequel. I'd say we're just gonna write whatever we write, and then look at what we have. You know, you sort of go with your gut. You know, whatever exactly, and then you mold it.
I don't know.
Who knows? That would be really weird. If every song we wrote was like a song from Your Off I Love You, except part 2. Yeah. And it's just like, it just happened.
That'd be an interesting concept to do that.
Yeah, I know. It would be.
I'm hoping that's fun. Anything? All right, so are we ready for some softer questions, a little more easy?
Whatever you guys got.
I know that last one made me pretty angry.
We'll take Final Jeopardy if we have to.
All right, let's see. Is it true that you guys got your band name from the Jim Henson movie Labyrinth?
Oh. I wouldn't call it the Jim Henson movie. I would just say Labyrinth. But yeah.
We are named Ludo. There's a character from that film also named Ludo. And Ludo's also, it means crazy in Czechoslovakian. It means
Serbian.
Latin.
Yeah.
And it's actually a very popular name in France and Germany, I believe.
So is it more of the meaning of the word or the character from the movie that...
Well, we originally discovered the word from the character in the movie. And,
it's a popular board game as well.
Yeah.
Never played it.
It's like Parcheesi, except European, or South American, or both.
Bring up your little monsters.
Oh, yeah.
Story.
Oh, I'm just saying, that sounds awkward, doesn't it?
Tell them about your little monsters. Tell them what you told me during the sleepover. Tell them.
Tell a name from the Labyrinth. Have you guys ever seen the movie Little Monsters?
I remember when it came out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I always thought Maurice, the character, was always cool. So if I ever have a band, I'm probably going to name it Maurice.
Oh, nice.
Just thought it was fun.
That's really
I
sweet.
like that. What's your next album going to be like?
It's going to be a sequel.
All right.
It's going to be a prequel to the next album.
We're going to start with a prequel.
Oh, nice.
Really strange concept.
I like it.
Are you gonna pull a Star Wars thing, like do the last 3 movies, then
We're starting. Yeah, we're gonna start with the last one and then work our way to the beginning.
You guys love chronology.
Wouldn't it be funny if we didn't know what you were talking about and we were really familiar with the movie Little Monsters but had never heard of Star Wars?
That'd be ridiculous. I would laugh so hard.
Do
Good.
the oddball ones though.
Yeah.